Hi everyone, welcome to World of Techs with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not. And this is Apple Boom X from Crazy Clan. Apple Boom X, he loves these Swedish heavy tanks. Have a look at this one. He's got the Tier 8 Emil auto-loading Swedish heavy tank. This is the same tank I'm up to in my Swedish grind. And he's got 2 marks of excellence on his gun barrel by the looks of it. And if he plays many more games like this, I'm sure he'll get a third reasonably quickly. As we look at this lineup, this is on highway. This is from patch 9.19. This one and the last 2 replays that I've put up from patch 9.19. And you can see the new Tier 10 matchmaking is certainly up and running. You can see on Apple Boom X's team, there's a mouse, a T11OE5 and a Jagdpanzer E100. Early on Apple Boom X, and some of the other players said, "Mouse, don't stay at the base. Come with us to the city." And he asked for support. I'm really not sure what this mouse was thinking, staying back here. He would just get outvisioned and outplayed. And who knows what people think when they play this. But anyway, only 3 Tier 10 tanks on each side: an FE215B, a Centurion Action X, and a British tank destroyer, the FE215B. 183, all British Tier 10s on the enemy side. 5 Tier 9s on each side, the rest Tier 8s. And in this replay, Apple Boom X from Crazy Clan is bottom tier in his Emil, as he puts a shot into... Start again. He tracks the IS-3 twice for those 4 shots, and also damages them twice as he takes a reload. APCR rounds are standard ammunition in these Swedish heavy tanks. 320 average damage per shot, 217 penetration, 242 penetration with the premium rounds, which is also APCR. And of course, the advantage of APCR over heat is that APCR isn't really affected by spaced armor. If it's not going to pen, it's not going to pen. Whereas the heat premium rounds will bounce more often than an APCR round will against spaced armor. Spaced armor just eats them up. As Apple Boom X picks up a kill on the Emil 2 and puts a couple of shots in and gets rid of the Skoda T50, the Czech auto-loading Tier 9 medium tank. And that brings the score back to 3-1. He's on 1,741 hit points of damage, but more importantly, he's also on 3,291 assisted damage in his Tier 8 Swedish heavy tank, the Emil 1. The 228 goes down, and look at the minimap. You can see the Lorraine 40T has come up to play at the enemy base, being defended by a Panther 8.8 and a Pershing. And that Panther 8.8 is pinging the map like a madman. The mouse is pinging for help. You'd think the mouse would be able to comfortably bounce some of these enemy tank shells, as Apple Boom X flies clutch, puts a shot into the side of the French auto-loading heavy tank, tracks the FE51B twice, and one more shot takes him down to 959 hit points and brings his total damage done up to 2703 and his assisted damage up to 4,246 hit points. Apple Boom X from Crazy Clan. He knows the value of a good tracking shot, and he's absolutely reaping the benefits, as the 215B, the M103 and the enemy FE215B 183 all go down in the city. And Apple Boom X starts to look towards the Scorpion G on the enemy side. He knows he's looking his way. No, he's retreated under the bridge like a little troll. He's hiding because the score's 8-2. Apple Boom X from Crazy Clan's on 2 kills, 2,703 damage, 4,246 assisted damage, and he's having an absolute ripper on highway. The Lorraine 40T and the enemy Oho. That must have taken the Oho an age to get all the way to their base, but they're being defended well by the looks of it by Emil 2 in a pretty good hull down position, the Panther 8.8 and the Pershing. But this is where the action is. Apple Boom X lines up the Scorpion G, picks up the kill on the Tier 8 German premium tank destroyer, takes a reload. He's probably regretting it, 'cause he'd love to have a shot on that Stridsvagen 103-0, but he's reloading now, cops another shot from the Tier 9 Swedish tank destroyer, but the Jagdpanzer E100 does the job, picks up the kill, gives Apple Boom X 1,500 assisted damage on that Stridsvagen, and that takes his assisted damage up to 5,746. You'd take that in a light tank any day of the week, but of course you'd also take it on a heavy tank, or in any tank. Let's be honest, 5,746 assisted damage. That's absolutely massive. To go with the just under 3,000 damage that Apple Boom X has already picked up. And of course, he loves his Swedish heavy tanks. 3 kills he's on in this tier 10 game. And this is the kind of game you can have with the new matchmaking at tier. If you're in a tier 8 battle and you're in a tier 10 game, you can be comforted by the fact that there's only going to be 3 of them. So there's still, you know, if you're the kind of person that's intimidated by tier 10 tanks when you're in a tier 8, there's another 650 assisted damage. Thank you very much. If you're the kind of person who's intimidated by tier 10 tanks when you're in a tier 8, don't worry, because there's generally 8 tier 8 tanks. I think there's generally 8 tier 8 tanks. If it's a tier 10 game, there's plenty of tanks to put damage in. The AMX AC48 tier 8 French tank destroyer. He's just realised he's been spotted. You saw him stop there. Apple Boom X puts a shot into him. One more for the kill. Oh, he bounces the second shot. Go. And the T11 OE5 kills it. In the end, a comfortable win, 15-4 in that very quick game on a highway. But Apple Boom X was pretty surprised when he realised he picked up an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Maybe he didn't realise all the assisted damage he did. He had an absolute perler. He got the Spotter medal. He also got the Bruiser and Fire for Effect medal. And he clearly got the top score by experience, 1,602. Base experience, that's without a double or a premium account. That's the base score, 1,602. He got 3,204 experience for the double. 3,327 hit points of damage for his 3 kills. He fired 15 shots, 14 hit and 11 did damage. 3,327 damage, 6,396 assisted damage. That's enough for some of the top personal missions for the final set of missions, if that's what you're going for. Made some coin too, nearly 45,000 credits. Would have been nearly 76,000. Would have been 75,500 credits with a premium account in that 6-minute tier 10 battle, because he didn't fire any premium rounds at all. He absolutely smashed it with standard rounds, going for the weak spots and shooting tanks in their vulnerable positions. And that Emil 1 is one of Apple Boom X's favourite tanks. He absolutely loves it, and we love these replays. Thanks very much for the replay, Apple Boom X. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm stewiejp. You're not. Take care, and see you all next time.